So it's a little bit rainy and overcast today, and you know, is what it is. I'm just trying to get some stuff done and work it out, guys. Work it out. So why is it the third Sunday? Because Sunday was Sunday, and then Monday I left my job, so that was second Sunday. Today's third Sunday, being Tuesday, and we've been getting putting some work in, getting it done. Hopefully everybody's doing well this morning. Let me put the live chat on. There we go. Now I can see live chats if anybody pops in. But we got the beautiful. Hey, good morning, Grayson. Hope you're doing well this morning. And been doing some work around the house. Hey, Morris Homestead, good to see you. And just trying to get things done, things that I haven't been able to do while working. Hey Sharon, good to see you. Smiley Ray, good to see you. Jim, good to see you. Hey Randy. So I have to give props, and I'll show you what I got here. I don't know if you guys have ever used this stuff before. 30-second outdoor cleaner. But down here in South Carolina, especially where I'm at with all these trees and everything, and I didn't do this side of the house, so maybe you'll be able to see when I turn this around. Good morning. You see that green? Well, this is the least bad side, but I put that stuff on the hose there yesterday, and you might be able to see it now that I gotta turn it around. It's called 30-second outdoor cleaner, algae, mold, and mildew. And I sprayed the whole house and washed it. I started getting the stuff out of this, out of these beds, all the leaves that were sitting there, getting that out. Ran the mower across the dirt, so getting that cleaned up a little bit. Let me see. But this bit over here with that tree, I got it I got that mowed out. Well, weed eated, string trimmed, and so I've been working to knock all the big stuff down, and I was weed eating this morning, so there's stuff still sitting around, but that's got a bunch of junk in it, which is why I'm not mowing over that right now. And hopefully we don't disconnect when I go by, but just kind of clearing stuff up, trying to weed eat around the chickens, and even went by the hives yesterday and did that. Knocked a bunch of that stuff down. I got to collect all that stuff up, but I had my truck here, so I cleaned a bunch of that junk up. It needs to be done, but I was doing this, so I'll go ahead and start a bucket while I'm sitting here because it's very slow. And got a bunch of those done yesterday. I'll show you. Let the air in. And just like that, out the other end. But it pretty much fills the whole tube up, so it's going to be a slow drain. Cut all those back yesterday. All that brush and stuff back there, cut it back. It's got to be raked up. Started collecting the buckets up because that's what I'm filling with syrup. And got them there. Cut a bunch of this junk out. I was going to take my gas weed eater in here and do that, but doesn't look like that's going to happen at the moment. But starting to good to see everybody this morning. Yeah, trying to get this stuff done. You know, got that down. Over there, if you notice on the other side, it's all been trimmed up. So just trying to put some work in while I've got some minutes, right? And get that done as quick as I can to try to get things going. And right now, as you can see by the tote here, is still got all that bottom section, all that section, and a piece of that section to drain out of the tote so I can get it off the truck. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14 buckets over here. That's number 15. And Sam bought 14, so far 29 buckets have come out of this. And you know, but like I said, that stuff moves really slow, so it takes a good while. And I bratted. I know there's some rain there, but I spilled some syrup, and I was trying to be slick and use that tube over the entrance, but it started backing up and then drained out, so that's gonna have to be washed up. But you can see all this time we're talking very little in the bucket, so it takes quite a while. So yesterday, in the process of doing all that, I think I drank. I'll tell you what, it's a lot nicer when you come out and you see this. I didn't really notice it till I came out this morning how much work we put in yesterday. Even weed eated under the old bench there, and you know, you can see some drag marks where I was dragging stuff over. But we are taking this opportunity to get the place, there's Rue back in there, get this place sort of cleaned up, and now it's going to be junk collection. Hey Jack, get the junk cleaned up, figure out what you know, the next step of my journey is going to be. Right now it's this, and you know, gonna see if there's work for me to get or something like that, and, you know, to keep things going. Right now we're not bad, but it could get bad if I don't get something, or, you know, get something going pretty quickly. It could be a thing, but right now it's not. So we're gonna keep doing what we're doing. Hopefully, as things up north start, sorry, grab my drink. As things up north start getting closer to swarm season, maybe swarm lure will do a bit more this year, and that'll carry us. But right now, this is what we got. That's it. So what are you guys up to today? It was kind of rainy. Not really pouring down rain, just kind of drizzling a bit. But it's supposed to be in the 70s, so you know, no reason. I've seen bees fly in rainier weather than this, so there's really no reason why they can't get out and go today. But that's it. Nice, Jim. Hey, Sean. And tonight, you know, is the stream. Well, we're gonna do our live stream tonight, but Brad won't be able to make it. I don't know. Hopefully, all you guys show up. And well, hey Grayson, if you got drawn comb, if you haven't watched that last video I put up about drawn comb, they do a lot differently when you use drawn comb instead of foundation, if you can, because foundation I went out there and checked a few that just had foundation in the nuke, and they were just stuck on those nuke frames and weren't really moving off of it. But the ones that had drawn comb, they went ahead and started working the whole thing, and you know, it really makes a difference. So let me you see it's still filling up. It's about a quarter of the way. That would be enough to make 5 gallons of sugar syrup right now. 1 to 1 ish. 1 to 1 ish. Let me throw this old crusty veil on. See y'all talking about hive numbers, and show you kind of what I got going on. Let me get this string out of the way. There we go. And so we'll go down the side on mine. All this needs to be picked up in front, but there's 5 over here. 6, 7, 8, 9. That license on the ground there has got 1, so that's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 with the little nukes, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 on that side. 25, 29, 33, 36, 37, 38, 39. That little one is 40. It's just weak. 44 colonies and a bunch of junk to pick up. That's what we got over here. So gonna try to get those strong. If Jose lets me know when those queens are coming in, then I will split off a couple frames of brood for each one of them, and replace them. So replace some queens and give them some brood frames. 44, 45, something like that. I have to go back and look what I said. Goal. That's not my goal. So I was talking to Matt yesterday, since I see him in the chat, and I've got a bunch of these 2 framers, meat nukes. So when Jose's queens come in, it might be a matter of frame of brood, queen, frame of brood, queen, and do that whole thing. Do all those up. It's not my favorite way to do it, but do that up and give her a comb if I've got one, and let her get 2 frames of brood, 3 frames of brood, move her to a 5. Just depends on the resources. And those that are coming later on aren't where they'll pop right off in the spring. And if I got to replace a queen later in the year, then we'll do that, right? And make that happen. But right now, my goal is to get the syrup off my truck. Once I get that off, then I can pull my truck in the middle and load. Whoop, sorry. Forget to hit it. So I can pull that syrup tote off my truck, and then I can bring my truck down and load all these empties up. And hopefully by that time, some of these will be ready for some of these supers that are out here with comb in them, and I can just pop them on. That'll save me some work, right? Save me a bunch of work. So that's what we're going to try to do. Right now, the one with the blue boxes on top right there, they actually did swarm. They do have a queen in it, but I couldn't tell if she was freshly mated or if she's just big enough to go out on her flight. Haven't told. Sam actually bought syrup from me. I dropped his off this weekend before I did any of this other stuff. Well, and when I say bought syrup from me, he's not really buying it from me. I'm filling his buckets and he's reimbursing me the price of, you know, going to get it and providing the buckets. So, how long have we been talking, guys? 16 minutes. 16 minutes. And this has probably been running I don't know, 12 minutes of that time. So when it's cold or cool outside, it's very thick and hard to fill up. So we're gonna get as much as we can. And I don't really have to stay and babysit it. I just got to remember every 30 minutes or so to come swap a bucket out. I haven't been with you guys, and the honey house is a mess. Obviously, you know me, everything's a mess. Bit overwhelming at times, but we're doing our best. That's what we got. Probably, oh, it's not that bad. Let me flip it around. Well, maybe it is that bad. All right, so I got all my honey supers over there on the wall. Right where that insulation is, behind that is frames and stuff like that. I've got new boxes here. Some are finished. You can see over there, some aren't finished being coated. There's my dog right on cue. Got some boxes here. Uncapper, extractor. So it's gonna be a busy season. Where they're consistent at night, and that's the big thing. It's not the daytime temperatures that I'm worried about. It's the nighttime temperatures. So now that we're in the mid to high 50s and 60s at night, these bees should not really slow up too much, and they should hopefully keep things going. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to stop in this morning and say good morning, and hope to see you guys tonight, and we'll see you guys soon. So I appreciate all you. Thank you for your support and prayers during this transition period, and we'll talk to you guys this evening. Bye.